All right. Welcome to Musicians Anonymous, the podcast where we invite some of the most interesting people from the music industry and discuss their lives and the music industry in general, and mainly how they go into the music industry. This is a podcast from the musicians for the musicians. So today I'm here with Greg and Misha from the F Presses. Hi guys.
Hi Dan. Yeah.
Hey.
Hello, Daniel.
F Presses. What is that name? How did you come up with that? I mean, it is very catchy. You know, it's like I've remembered it since like the first day I met you. Like, oh yeah, we're this band, we're the F Presses. How did it come up?
So, do you know there was this meme, actually. I mean, it's still a thing, kind of. There's like press F to pay respect. I think it's from Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So my favorite comment that we ever got on the topic
the
of
nerdiest.
on the topic of the band the band name was the like F Pressers is actually the nerdiest name for the band I've ever seen, and I was like, yeah, this is actually kind of fair.
It's like super nerdy, super gamey and thing. I mean, yeah, but imagine somebody plays games and plays Call of Duty, you said, yeah, and they're like, oh, F Presses, I should press that band, I should listen to them.
Yeah, but people usually don't notice. That's the thing.
No, I mean, I didn't know. I guess that's why I'm asking. It's
Moreover, we made like a computer game, and all the knobs you can.
Yeah, all the knobs you can click.
You can only press F there. Like
that's the main button. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you should start your shows off with like just pressing a big F. Just press that there.
Very cinematic.
You know,
very
much. Yeah,
just a huge button.
Huge button. It would actually be quite cool. Yeah, I mean, just like the drummer could press the big button when you start.
Instead of the gong thing.
Yeah, instead of smashing
button.
it. Yeah. So drummer, you have a new drummer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did that happen?
So our original drummer, my friend Ivan, he's still in Moscow, and here we wanted to play more and like straight get into the gigs.
Yeah.
So we have Linus. He's German. He's from Stuttgart.
He's from Stuttgart.
Stuttgart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a really cool dude. He's not with us here today.
Yeah.
But now we're playing with him. I think he fits. Like we get along pretty well. He's a really funny guy.
That's amazing. It's always good when you meet somebody whose vibe is like, you know, matches the band, matches what you're doing.
Yeah.
Especially, what's your style? How would you define your style as a band?
Good question, actually. I mean, for me, like it started as I was a kind of a producer. I just sing Greg singing like his songs, and I was like, oh shit, this is your songs, and it was more like rock and roll or other stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like Brit rock,
British sort of Brit rock.
yeah. Some kind of that, and then like slowly guys start performing live, then they start performing live with me and so on and so forth, and like somebody just said, oh, you mean these punks?
These punks?
Yeah, and people start to say it again and again just because of our performances.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like I don't think like it is bad thing to just say yeah.
I mean,
we are.
I mean, honestly, from like the show I went to, also a fantastic show, guys.
Thank
you. That was amazing. I mean, there was people crowd surfing. There were people crowd surfing. There was an actual mosh pit in that place. That was amazing. I mean, that sort of energy in a small place like that, it was slapped. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was really amazing. But you could say it's like punk rock. A little bit. Like a lot of people say that. It's like, oh, what they do? Oh, yes, that's a punk rock band.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say that the music is not punk rock.
Yeah,
like it's more alternative rock.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. It's
more
kind
like
of hard. It's a bit hard to define. But yeah, the energy. I mean, I think it's a compliment though.
Yeah. I mean, I would say so. I mean, there's quite a lot of big punk rock bands, you know, like punk rock. I mean, when you go back to like Blink-182, that sort of stuff.
I mean, it's more pop punk, but still.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, exactly. But also the energy, I think it's a compliment because like punk rock is all about freedom of speech and all that stuff, and I think it's cool.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's good that you have people that tell you what you are, but you're sort of like, you know, you embrace all those versions of your band and make it work, and it does work from what I've seen and heard. It's like really amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, talking of like music, is there going to be any new music soon?
Ooh.
Maybe.
Yeah, of course there's gonna be.
Yeah?
We're doing the whole album, finishing the deluxe
Oh,
for a new album.
wait, guys. Okay, big drama. New album. There's going to be a whole new deluxe album.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, usually deluxe versions are just like a few extra
of
songs
course.
or like demos, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just went like, it's twice as many songs as on the original.
You went Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Went Taylor Swift on this. You just made a whole new album.
She's gonna be jealous.
Wow.
She's gonna be jealous. But yeah, it's on the, like under the same branding, so to people associated.
Yeah,
more.
they were associated with the previous
Yeah,
album.
with the previous release, and also like generally, it was also because like originally we wanted more songs on the first record.
Okay.
And it just didn't work because we're like, yeah, in a few months we'll be done, and it took like way more time. Yeah, we're like, okay, nah, it's just like a few songs for the original one. We'll do the deluxe version with just a bunch of new songs. Yeah, and of course we're gonna do some like warm up singles. I don't know, just to boost. Yeah.
You know, your fan base and stuff.
Yeah,
Also, you
exactly.
have amazing media in general.
you.
Like your Instagram, your merch is amazing. Like all of that. So if you really think it through, the campaign for your last single,
Yeah.
the balloon,
Yeah, did you like it?
QR code, that was amazing. That was really, really great. And how do you think of these things? And like, or in general, your merch and your promo, who comes up with that?
Oh, mostly like we just sit in together
It's
and
brainstorm.
brainstorming. We have like some online meetings with with our drummer Ivan in Russia and with some managers from Moscow. And sometimes we're trying to brainstorm something together, and we have like a lot of ideas. We don't have that much time, money, and just like we can't do all these ideas. We really want to, but I mean, right now we have like I think 3 or 4 actual ideas that we really want to do. We already decided to do it, but we still can't find the time to start even.
But I think it's better than like
it's
than
better
not having
than
any
yeah.
ideas
Oh, no,
and having a lot of
definitely.
time.
Yeah, no.
Just,
I mean, a lot of things start off as ideas. You can like put them away for some time, and when you have time and money for them, you can just go ahead and pick out some out of the drawer.
Yeah, and it is always like, should we do it? We haven't tried, so we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, and always like that's what I say. The goal is always to like make it better than the last time.
That is a really good way. Good. What would you call that? It's a good life view in general. I feel
Mindset. Yeah. Right mindset. Yeah, I also think that because it's like. Yeah, you just like compete with yourself. I know this is so basic. Everyone's like, yeah, be better than yourself yesterday. I mean, it is kind of like cheesy and all that stuff, but I mean, it's true. But at the end of the day, it is. You kind of like you just, and it's way more like it's easier if you have this mindset to do more complex stuff every single time because you just take it step by step, and at some point you're like, wait, we're actually doing some crazy things, and it's just because like every single time we were doing like a little bit more complicated stuff, like a little bit more.
Yeah, just take the small steps, not the big massive leap.
Yeah, sometimes, but yeah, and also like never. We try not to be afraid of trying like some crazy ideas. For example, the video game we did like it was also a part of the promo for one of the songs, and we did like it was less of a game, more of like an immersive demo. I mean, people can still play it. So you can still play that? You can still go on our website, and there's like a game. You can just click it.
Oh, that's amazing.
But basically it's just a room. Virtual room, and you can go through like you can interact with different objects and stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah, there's
more of a room, less of a game.
yeah, but like it was also in the mood of the song, so it's like slow and like it's like light changing and all that stuff. So and it's cool, and we've never done anything like that.
No, I mean that's quite a big project as well. You have to have somebody who does the web design.
Yeah,
and
we
somebody
found
who does the graphics.
We found the developer.
Yeah, game developer.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you work with quite a lot of people, like in general. As a band.
We try to.
Yeah, we try to because it's very difficult like to do everything on our own. You know, we use we have business cards and we put there like all the jobs we do for the project, and people always like, what the fuck? What is it? Why you have so many titles there?
Yeah, everyone's like, why are you a CEO and a 3D model?
And the 3D modeling.
Yeah, like what is that? But yeah, it's nice to have more hands, and also like some people are, I would say they're way more advanced in some fields because I mean, I was like just what I mentioned. I can do some 3D modeling, but
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not a
That's
professional.
amazing.
Yeah, and if I need a guy to create a whole environment on like a VFX shot or whatever, I would ask somebody to do that.
Right, yeah. So that's quite amazing. Like, you've got so many people doing that stuff. Also, you do a lot of new things, like you said. Berlin must be very new for you.
Oh, yeah,
I mean-
it is. Yeah, it is.
How did you wind up here, both of you, like together? Did you think, oh, let's just go to Berlin?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah?
Yeah, actually, that's kind of true.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I was always fascinated by the city.
And it's got a ridiculous music scene, honestly.
Yeah, that's like every person I talk to, we kind of come to the same conclusion that it's like Berlin, then it's UK, then it's
Yes,
USA,
definitely.
basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course there's Asian market like Japan.
Yeah,
but,
but
like,
that's a
as
slightly
far as-
It's
different
not the
markets.
first place to go. Yeah.
No,
yeah, it's really
no.
it's really different. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I would love to go to Berlin,
Yeah.
and then we kind of we just looked into the opportunity and just took it.
And where were you before you went to Berlin? You went to
Georgia.
In Georgia.
Tbilisi.
Mostly,
Okay.
mostly, yeah.
So you like recorded the album in Georgia?
Yeah, exactly.
Close to it? Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's what we
cool.
did. We were living in a big house.
Mhm.
It's like a five-floor building, really thin.
Yeah, really,
Really
five
thin,
floor.
though. Yeah, we were sharing the rent with a bunch
Ah,
of
okay,
people,
cool.
and then we just brought all the stuff in, just the drums,
Oh,
the
okay,
microphones that we had. Yeah, and we put.
Oh, it was like a Vega, so you like didn't know the people that were there. The others
No,
sharing rent, or did you know them?
Mostly were our friends.
Okay, that's
yeah.
cool.
yeah, but
That's
like
cool.
our friends of friends. I
Mhm.
mean, for me,
Yeah,
they were
so
new people.
we
but-
knew each other before.
but yeah, we put the drum set in like the basement.
in the basement. Yeah, actually, it's like a basement for wines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wine basement.
Wine cellar. You could have recorded something in the wine cellar.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
fun.
but this like very little one, so the drums are really like roomy, and but like it's kind of cool. It's still a live drums with their like personal sound. I love how it works.
And live drums are always good.
Ooh, yeah.
Recording live drums. I always do like a VST drum kit, and then I just record it with a real drum kit afterwards as well, just to like get the feel of the song. But yeah, real drums. No, nothing can beat real drums.
Yes,
honestly.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And you sadly you'll always hear the,
Yeah.
the electronic
You will,
ones.
you will. And also, wait, so you've got a new drummer,
Yeah.
right? Misha, you do bass and backing vocals,
Yeah.
right? You, Greg, sing and electric guitar.
Yeah, but
Because
also,
I mean, there were four of you, right? So now there's
and
three.
we're kind of we're figuring that out at the moment
Okay.
because I would prefer to sing.
Just
not
sing,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
You can move around better. It's more of,
of
a
course,
different
I love to
thing.
jump and
Yeah.
like engage with the crowd, and also like just the fact that I have to play the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, last show I was just like, I think I just had a foot switch, so I just clean
yeah?
and crunchy single,
Okay.
like a signal, yeah. But sometimes I have the whole pedal board. Oh, it's insane
a lot of
because you're standing with a mic and you have to look constantly.
Yeah, you look
like
down at the mic.
shoegazing and just like,
Shoegazing.
okay, yeah, which button's next?
Yeah.
What do I have to press? How do I like press them at the same time? Two pedals, yeah. No, and you can't really. I don't even look at the people at sometimes. And it's kind
That's why I play bass.
That's the
Yeah.
attitude, guys. Play bass.
Yeah.
Just play bass. So, yeah, bass is honestly bass is a really important instrument. A lot of people don't realize that in a song. If you the bass is there, you don't really take it in, but once you take it out,
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, where is the song? Where did it go? Yeah,
Yeah. What to say?
yeah, literally that. So you were in Georgia. You were also in Montenegro. You told me. What
Yeah.
was
Oh,
that
yeah,
about?
it was a really long, like term time.
Year,
Yeah.
really long year.
Year.
So you spent a year in Montenegro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and spent is the best word to describe it.
So what was that? Was that like part of the project as well of the new album, or?
No, I mean, kinda. We also like we try to make the best of it, and we recorded. I think I would say we perfected the art of like preparing the room for vocal recordings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't have a studio and you need someone to prepare the room for you, we are the guys to call.
FS's, contact the
Exactly.
FS's guys.
We're just like, we know everything because we're just like we've tried everything, and it was because we didn't have a studio there and we had to record everything at home. I mean, it's not a problem. We do that, but like there we took it like to the next
To the
level.
next
Just
level.
like all the furniture would disappear from the apartment.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
yeah.
because-
Everything would be in the same room. All the mattresses, the sofa, the like. We would put rugs on the walls.
Rugs on the walls.
Yeah,
Ah,
with
that's cool.
tape,
Yeah.
just basically.
But
With tape, so yeah. And
Oh,
it was
that's
like,
cool.
but yeah, Montenegro. the music industry is not really developed there.
Yeah, I mean, I was working there as a front of the house engineer on some festivals, and they're nice, but not that good. Still, like,
But the equipment, you told me.
yeah,
Like the-
actually, their equipment is not that bad.
Really?
They know what to buy, but they not always know how to use it. They're like,
That's a bad combination, honestly.
it's a
you
bad
want to use it.
Yeah, but I mean, it is still better than in Georgia when they don't know what to buy, don't know how to use.
Yeah, it's insane.
Well, not all the time, but sometimes it happens, and then it is kind of complicated. And I mean, Montenegro is a beautiful country if you visit it for like 2 weeks. Yeah, because like nature is awesome. Like it is one of the most spectacular countries in the world. I'm not joking.
I've never been there. I take that as a recommendation.
Yeah,
for holiday.
for holiday it is really nice. For like a car trip to the mountains, shit, man. Yeah, that's so cool. But I mean, live there, kind of boring.
Especially work in the music industry.
Oh, no way.
I'm not working there.
It's like no underground scene. Also,
Really?
Yeah, compared to Georgia.
I mean, compared to Berlin.
Yeah, or
Whoa.
Georgia. I mean, you should see. Yeah, they have like tons of punk bands in Georgia.
Yeah?
Punk bands in Georgia. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They have a lot of like punk venues, and it's more like it's. I mean, people say that it's also. I mean, I would say that Tbilisi is really. You can compare it to Berlin in many ways.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
it's also kind of. They have a lot of raves, and the rave culture is really developed there. And people said it's like the electronic capital of Eastern Europe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I can really see that, and there are a lot of DJs, a lot of like DJ gigs, but also a lot of punk gigs and a lot of like live bands who play, and they also like there's this whole rotation. You come like you come there, you see a bunch of bands. You come there like in 6 months, and they're like the bands don't exist anymore. And stuff. It's a whole bunch of new bands,
Like 6-month
Yeah.
bands.
Yeah, the
Like
venues
shorter.
the venues disappear and reappear. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. We managed to play in like a club. I think I think it closed like a few months after we played in the club, and before that, it was only working for like 6 months. So
wow.
the venue like lifespan could
Yeah.
be just like half a year.
Like a very limited lifespan, which
Yeah.
honestly, maybe for you guys actually isn't that bad because you think, oh, new venue,
Yeah.
they're not going to be like super high profile at first. So a lot of cool bands can get in without being like ridiculously famous.
Yeah, that's also true.
That's actually, yeah, maybe that's not
I mean,
bad
it's
at all.
interesting. I would say it's like
Definitely.
it's unusual because
Yeah.
even here, I don't think like it works that way.
No, I mean, things open, things close, right? But it's not that often.
It's not that
It's
fast.
not that
Yeah.
often.
I think this is like a business issue, just because like in Georgia it is very easy to start a business, and so it is very easy to give it up. Yeah, because when it is so easy to start, you're probably not very prepared.
Yeah, when you face any financial problems,
true.
you kind of like
You can just
whatever.
quit. Yeah, there in Berlin, people like making plans for 5 years or more. This is like for Georgia. 5 years plans.
years to
Wow.
drive five
You're
weeks.
serious, man. Yeah.
But it comes with advantages, of course.
Yeah,
As you said,
yeah,
like it's
as it
really
does.
unique in a way. So it's cool.
But yeah, so you've tried like a lot of things in general. I mean, like we said, you've been to Georgia, you've been to Montenegro now and Berlin. What is still on your, let's say, musical bucket list as a band and like individuals in music?
So, well, like one thing that comes like to mind.
In general, a few of the first things, the biggest things you'd want to do, like on the top of your bucket list.
The biggest thing. Okay, this is tricky.
The
I can say
biggest.
that we want to do a skate park show. That's on the
What?
bucket list for a long time.
Oh, okay, that is so
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, we wanted to do it in Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
but we like it never happened.
Yeah, we didn't manage.
Yeah.
Just
I don't know, time.
Yeah.
As we
Yeah.
said, a lot of ideas, not a lot of time.
Yeah, and we decided like to move to Berlin, and we were all into this,
Crazy.
purpose.
Mhm.
Yeah, we just stopped a lot of things we were doing in Georgia. Yeah,
I mean, it is a big life decision to move to a different country, a different city completely. Just like to start,
It
not
is-
from zero. It's not starting from zero. It's just like carrying on, but differently.
Yeah, it kind of
Yeah.
feels that way.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you kind of go like, it feels the same, but in a new way. Yeah, it's strange, I would say. But yeah, because we just played the first live show here.
Yeah.
And it really reminded me of the first like ever gig that we did.
Oh,
it was
okay,
like,
wow.
It was completely different, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
but there is like still some similarities there.
It's deja vu.
Deja vu.
I
Deja
just
vu.
heard this place before, hiding on the street.
Yeah, but in a good way. But also kind of, yeah, of course, there's also this like, you're like, yeah, I've done that all before. I don't want to do it again.
Wanna do it
Some
again.
things.
Sometimes you have to. You have to do
Yes.
stuff, especially in the music industry. It's just very repetitive in a way. I mean, artists go around the world and they just do the same show every single day. You know, if that's like a short span, but even in long-term stuff, people like go and then there's an album, then there's a promo, and then it's again, there's repetitive, the same for the next album, same for the next album. So in a way, this industry is very repetitive, I feel.
Yeah.
But I mean, you just enjoy it every time because it's always slightly different. As like you said a minute ago, it's the same, but it was different.
Yes.
So,
That's true. That's why we do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also fine with playing our top song over and over again because I can't tell you how many times we've played My Bike already.
Well, My Bike. Okay, let's talk about My Bike.
Let's do it.
Everybody here that knows you guys as a band loves that song. I mean, it's like why? How did you even? It's so. It's actually so in your face, that song, I feel, but at the same time, it's not at all. I mean, the whole thing is basically that you want to ride it. You want to ride everybody in your family wants to ride it. Ride your bike.
Yeah.
How is that like PG-14? Oh.
No, it's not about that at all. Actually, it's more about like.
But
just,
everybody
like-
thinks it is.
But yeah, it's more about like going for your dream. And
okay.
yeah,
Whoa,
no matter,
twist. Okay, plot
yeah,
twist.
no matter what like people do, because the whole song is like that guy does that, the girls does that, this dude's doing that, and I just want to do what I want to do. It's just like fuck off. I just want to do what I want to do, and I think it's kind of like people maybe feel it through the song, through the vibe. But I don't know. Yeah, I think it's because it's simple and also like a bit repetitive, and people like the chorus gets stuck in your head.
The chorus gets stuck in your head like crazy,
Yeah,
dude. I mean, we've been singing it for weeks.
Insane. No, I'm scared of being one hit wonder at this point. I'm like, okay,
It'll be one bike wonder.
one bike wonder. Exactly.
I remember the first time I heard Greg singing this song, like in 2020.
Oh wow! it's awesome.
Yeah. Before it was recorded and all the stuff, just with acoustic guitar, and I was like, just taken by it. I was like, oh shit,
That's good.
this man is going going to be big.
Yeah, but also like it's one of the first songs that I wrote.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
It
Is
is.
it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
crazy.
It came out like after a lot of records, but like it was one of the first. It was not the first one, but like I don't know, fourth, fifth.
Have you got any like fond memories about your first song that came out that was released? Is there any sort of like special story attached to that? Because like a lot of people have that, you know, like artists.
Like the first song? Okay.
First song you did, you know.
Okay, so like it was bad, but you can still find it on Spotify.
You didn't delete it. Nice,
No,
nice.
because like it's still part of the history.
Yeah.
We did like a remake.
Okay.
I don't know. The re-recorded version we did actually this year for the band's
amazing.
birthday.
Nice.
We're like, we'll do the very first song. Even the demo that I did like in my room was way better than the recording that we had. Like it was like, uncomparable. But the first one now it's fun. We recorded in school.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
In like the.
In the school
one of the
studio?
classes- No,
in
it's-
class?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Just like we were skipping classes and just going into another room and just recording stuff. We didn't know that you could use like effects on guitar, so it was just like
Okay, that
clean,
was way
raw
back.
signal.
Whoa,
Yeah, dude.
okay.
It was like clean raw signal. Yeah, just something. We recorded like an electronic drum kit, but I played it like the drum kit. But also we were doing it in Audacity. Do you know the?
Oh my god, you were doing it in Audacity. Yeah. Why were you doing it in Audacity?
Because we
That's
didn't know
very audacious,
we
actually.
didn't know anything about like DAW or like anything.
Oh
We were
my.
super like we just like we had this song, we want to record it, and we'll just try and do it. So that's actually like I think it's a great advice. Just like don't be scared, just do it.
Just go for it.
Yeah, just do it. Even if it's bad, I mean. We're here. We're like, we made it to like a whole new country, and people like support our music. And we started like this. This was bad. I mean, I pitched this song to a bunch of like people from the music industry, and I was like, this is fine. Now I look back at it, I'm like, oh my god.
You're
They
like,
were
oh
like,
my God,
how
that's
did they
it.
even like talk to me after that? Like of this monstrosity.
Like I embarrassed myself so much.
Yes, exactly. But like one memory, specific one that I have, is us trying to upload the song. It was in mono. And it was like, and don't even
Okay.
ask, dude. We were like,
Goodbye.
we were complete, like new, like we knew nothing.
I mean, we were all there
Yeah.
once. We were all there
Yeah.
once, but that is quite dramatic. Did you like not listen to it on your headphones?
No, we did, and it was like it was in mono, and the aggregator was like and nobody uses mono to stereo.
Mm-hmm.
And we sat down and we had like we recorded. I think everything was like in little pieces. So we did like a few bars of each instrument.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was like a stairway. Like,
Everything
they go
separately.
through the project like guitars, bass.
Oh,
and
you didn't put it in one track.
You know, Audacity, you can't like.
You can't do
Is it-
takes or something?
Oh, it's like no, it's like the system is really strange.
Mm.
So you had to like at some point you have to sit down and connect every single track that you have.
All
to,
the
like,
crossfades.
to like to like stereo outputs.
Oh, what?
And I
So you can't
remember
just select like.
and
the
I
last-
remember sitting in the KFC with my friend who was helping us to record for 40 minutes, just connecting the dots every single track that
in
we
a
had
KFC.
to different
Oh,
outputs.
wow.
Like it was like
That is
insane.
That is actually, you could say, quite punk. Honestly, like when we're talking about genre, that is quite punk. You sat in a KFC.
It is.
Doing outputs for your first song, which
Yes.
which was in mono originally. That is,
We put it in
that's crazy.
stereo. And we were like, I think we didn't even like think about like where each instrument should be. It was like, just like
Just
connect
put
it
it
to like to
everywhere.
both outputs. So it's
Yeah.
like
I mean, honestly, it's very hard to do a mono mix, a good mono mix.
that's why I wasn't doing it.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, but it is really important to make your mix sound good in mono, because people listen to mono mixes a lot. I mean all these JBL speakers.
Oh, these are who? Oh, JBL speakers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Right. Yeah, of course. If anybody just like listens to a single song, or any single song using a single speaker, like a little JBL. Yeah, it is mono. I mean, some of them are stereo actually.
Yes.
But the thing is, it's still in one place, and it's so small. It isn't really stereo, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot of space in between
No,
this.
no.
So yeah, exactly.
No. And then people listen to it on their phones because why not? That's also like the modern age issue. I feel like a lot of people just spend so much time in music, like making a song sound absolutely brilliant, and then it goes out there. Like even like big artists and these producers, like famous artists today, are really, really, really good, and the songs are ridiculously just like amazingly mixed and produced because there's so many people in that team, and then people are just like, oh, I love this song, listen to this song from their phone,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh,
Well, you got to be ready. Also,
Yeah.
you got to be prepared. So that's why you got to have a good mix. That's why that's why you spend a lot of time on it. Because if it's a good mix, it's gonna sound good on the even from the speakers of your phone.
yeah, definitely. If it sounds good in anywhere, it's a good mix.
But that's what we discussed with our music. It's actually the worse speakers you have, the better the songs sound. Kinda.
So don't listen to FS's in hi-fi.
Yeah. Like why?
No, you can, and actually,
Yeah,
like,
it's super good.
especially new songs, they sound great.
They do. They sound amazing. I'll
Yeah,
listen to them.
but I mean, like, it always worked like this. I have like a shitty, like a shitty checkout speaker, trash speaker.
Yeah.
I always like
The old phone.
the old phone
Oh, yeah.
also, and like this little orange combo, and I play this song.
You have like a little tiny orange.
Yeah, I
amp-ish.
play songs through it. It's like a shed control. And I always put the song here and like, oh shit, that sounds amazing.
Sounds
It's
good, yeah.
like really punky. But I think it's a genre. I mean, if we wrote like a jazz song, it won't be so nice there.
Yeah, it needs slightly more definition
Yeah.
for jazz and this sort of stuff. Imagine like listening to classical recordings, classical piano and violin on that
Through
little
that.
thing. Yeah. But it is a really amazing thing. I mean, I saw it, you showed it to me. It's
Oh,
literally
yeah.
a mini, like 10 by 10 centimeters orange amp, which is literally just a little speaker.
Yeah.
I mean, where even that I didn't even know that exists. Is it actually orange or is it just like a little fake?
No, it's an actual.
It's
orange.
actually orange. What? That's crazy.
I mean, like for me, it's just a little speaker. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Musicians arguing about colors. Is it actually orange? Yeah, the fact
And non-musicians listening to this, like, what are they talking
Oh,
about?
No,
Why are they talking about
since
colours?
I start making music, everything is black and white. So
it's like, but this thing is actually orange. Now, but also I think we've never recorded anything through it. And
No,
I'm
we
looking.
made-
I'm waiting for the moment.
no, we made like a recording of a solo guitar for the one of the song from the Pink Hot Yellow for this.
Did we though?
And you like recorded the sound from the speaker.
Yeah, but like I don't think we use it.
You always have like, a lot of takes that you don't use like in studio practice. That's always the case, isn't it? Really. And also, I really liked this thing you did for one of it for girls with telephones, right?
Girls and telephones.
The yellow telephone. It was just like everywhere for a long time. That yellow, specifically that yellow color as well. That's like almost your band image, isn't it?
Yeah, the colors. That's what we do. The yellow is like the main thing. We try to include it. Like we include it in every single album cover.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, I mean, pink, hot, yellow, it's even in the name.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but it's like this time it's pink. Yeah, so it used to be like black and yellow.
Oh, really?
Really, like,
Black
yeah,
and
the
yellow, black
original
and
logo
yellow.
is black and yellow, but now it's pink and yellow
Yeah.
because it's kind of
I mean, it's vibey. It's really good. It's like, these guys just stood on stage doing these amazing songs, like just completely jamming it out, and you think, oh, what are these bands' colors? You think pink, yellow. The contrast is ridiculous, and that's the fun thing about it. And I like that you incorporate it in everything that you do. It builds this whole like band image thing, and it really works, honestly.
Thanks.
So-
No, yeah, it's important. It's important to think about stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But we're just like Taylor Swift. We're in the pink, hot, yellow era.
In the yellow era, are you gonna do the F Presses Eras tour?
We should.
Oh, no. And like also, you have a few collaborations, right, or like features on your songs.
Actually, the song you mentioned, "The Girls and Telephone,"
Yeah.
was the first one we did.
That was your first
Yeah,
collaboration.
The first
Yeah.
feature song. It was interesting. It was fun.
If you
Yeah.
could like choose anybody to collaborate with, who would be for your style and for your songs? Who do you think would fit the most? Another like bucket list item.
I would love to do something with Royal Republic. The Swedish band. They're
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have a few songs that I know could work like with the style that they do, but also like it's kind of hard to do feature songs with bands.
Yeah, definitely.
It's more just singers.
Oh, like yeah, let's say solo singers. Like out of solo singers, who would you get a feature on your track with? Brainstorming time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a difficult question because like it always depends on the song and on the singer. There are a lot of single singers will like as a musicians their music, but I don't think we go like to make a to make
Like Taylor Swift though.
like a Billie Eilish.
Yeah. I mean, the Billie Eilish, the collaboration single with what's her name, Charlie XCX. What? I don't think anybody expected that, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. You never know. She's
You
like,
never know.
I'm not a big fan, but I really like. I wouldn't say like. I respect what she does.
Yeah, I think like it's a very respectable, not career. The music in general is very well done, very well put. It's peak pop, isn't it?
Yes.
Really? Yeah. Even though like it's not totally pop, it's basically pop because everybody listens to it and it's very mainstream.
But yeah, I think it's also good that it's not like pop. Straight,
Yeah.
like straight.
Yeah, straight up just
Yeah.
pop. That would not
Yeah.
go as far, honestly. It's slightly different. It's even like a slight rock artists or artists that do, let's say, pop, even let's say Harry Styles. It's pop, but it's also not quite as poppy as some other people do, radio stuff. But yeah, what is maybe the best or maybe worst advice you ever got from anybody for your band and for your career?
I mean, I have a general one, which is like good no matter if you do music or whatever. It's just to do your best and be patient. That's the thing, because some people are like, yeah, you just got to try your hardest and do like the best you can, but you also got to be patient and you have to keep that in mind because it's a long run. It's not like you're going to achieve everything in like 3 months.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you're lucky if you do that.
I think is only the luckiest.
Yeah, but like generally it's a few years at least. Like maybe even like a few, like maybe it can be like, I don't know, 7, 10 years, and it's fine. Yeah, it's a really, really long journey. So be patient. Like really, really, you gotta be patient. You gotta
put the work in.
Yeah, and try, and like error is fine, and it's how you learn. I mean, it's all basic and like really obvious stuff, but it really comes down to that. At the end of the day, it's really like be patient, trial and error. Just like don't be afraid to try new stuff, and like this. Not stay motivated, but like don't be demotivated by.
Okay, yeah, I like that twist. Don't be demotivated. Yeah.
It's like, but because stay motivated, what the fuck does that mean? But yeah, don't be demotivated. Yeah, it's like if it didn't work, like it's fine. Try something new.
Try something else.
Yeah, and also it's really important to keep in mind, like don't do the same stuff over and over again. Because sometimes, people are like, yeah, you gotta be like dedicated and do the same like
Until it works.
Yeah, until it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the door doesn't open, like don't go to another
Don't do
one.
it.
Yeah, don't try. Yeah, sometimes you gotta keep milking, but like this is more like this is the thin ice because you get like it's more intuition and like how you feel it, and sometimes some people don't have this like even me like I don't always see it that clear, and sometimes I'm like I get this like idea stuck in my head, and I'm like I gotta do it, and when in reality I should have like already switched to something else,
done something else.
Yeah. So that's what I would say. I don't know.
Well, I think the best thing for me is don't afraid to do shit. You have to do shit to do something good at least. Like just because you should start with something. Do shit, release shit. It's like everyone, I don't know, I still expect every time like we go and do something awesome, something very good, like the quality of sound, the quality of the songs, like quality of promotion, like it is always feels like it is not that good as it should be, but it is better than do nothing. It is better to do something and not release it. So like for me, it's one of like main advices. I don't think somebody gave it like directly to us, but it just comes somehow that just keep working, keep releasing, and then it works. Yeah, and then after like few years, you look back and see that like from this like shitty thing you tried, but you do it, like you did it. You do this shitty thing now, and this shitty thing is much better. It's like a like different.
You've got
level.
a whole new perspective of what's actually good and what's actually bad. Yeah. So the good becomes better every time, and that's when it works.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that's some amazing advice. Actually, I think a lot of people should, use that and incorporate it in their own lives. I mean, you did it really well. You're getting along fantastically. Your band's getting this image and stuff. And honestly, I wish you all the best in your career. And I do hope that it goes far. And I will be following your career. I will be following.
So we'll see each other again.
We'll definitely see each other again.
Okay.
Right, guys. Thanks a lot for coming today. It was amazing talking to you guys. This is the pilot episode of the podcast. I can't wait. I've got so many more guests lined up. It's going to be so much fun. Thank you for watching, guys, and looking forward to the next one. In the meantime, grab your tuners and play some guitar.